What up, YouTuber? Trevor Marshall coming back at you again from the Concord, Ohio. What's up, vape family? So today, I have several things I want to go over. First of all, I got a new mod, the Spectrum Chaos 230, and sitting on top of it is the Blade RDA. I don't know exactly who makes it. It's out of the Philippines. I got the brass one. It's got a really sexy cap. Really sexy. Anyway, just vaping away, guys. Just vaping away. I need one more shuffle. Ooh, get a little dry hit there. That's alright, though. So, anyway, back to what the plan is. I have several things I want to go over today. And one of them is a review of a Swagg Sauce juice. We're going to start out with that. It's called the Berry Cool. Swagg Sauce. Yeah, it's called Berry Cool. And Berry Cool is absolutely 100%. It's not menthol, it's colada and berry. I think it's more of a mixed berry. It's spicy. You know what I'm saying? Not like literally spicy, but it's pretty spicy. It's pretty intense vape, and I actually dig it. I'm not usually a menthol kind of guy. Like I said, it's not menthol. It's a cooling sensation. It doesn't actually have a menthol flavor. So before, you know, when I say mentholy, the effect of menthol is there, okay? But the menthol flavor is not there. So it's got that throating, cooling effect. Very clean, very crisp cooling effect, but not the taste of menthol. It doesn't have that pepperminty, mint kind of flavor to it. It's just flat out the effect of menthol without that flavor. And berries. And it has, it says it's like, let me look at the thing for it, guys. I'm sorry. Let me find it. Crappy crap. Oh, Berry Cool is supposed to be strawberry, peach, apple, and cool menthol. But I think it's more of a cooling than it is menthol because I can't taste menthol unless it's just covered up by the strawberry. It's berries. It's peach, apple, and menthol. But it has that I don't know, the apple and the peach. The apple and the peach I don't really get a whole bunch of. The strawberry is really laid back. I think I'm getting more of like a blackberry flavor or a blueberry type flavor, and it might be the peach and the apple together. And I may be using something that has too much airflow, and I'm getting a lot more of the cooling effect to it. But that's what the flavor profile off of Swagg Sauce says. I'm definitely getting a mixed berry and not really much apple. I'm getting a very mixed berry cooling effect. So I dig it though. Yeah, it's really, really good. The cooling effect's very smooth. It's very palate cleansing. So that's my deal. That's called Berry Cool by Swagg Sauce. You should definitely try some out. I'm going to have another chuff. As you can see, cloud production for days. Flavors clean and crispy. Love it to pieces. So, all right. So next thing we're going to do, now that we've been through a Swagg Sauce review, as I throw those things out there, is I'm going to go over a build tutorial today, but it's not really a build tutorial. And I'm going to be honest with everybody before I go anywhere else. I've bought some pre-done 316L stainless steel. I bought 15 feet of 24 gauge, dual 24 gauge, 32 gauge stainless steel elite, pre-built staggered Clapton wire. Okay? But what I'm trying to go over today is not how to make wire or a build tutorial on how to make the build. What I want to go over today is the wrapping process when it comes to flat wire, because flat wire has its own demon, is flat wire, and the materials you're going to need are obviously some kind of flattened flat wire, some fused Clapton, staggered fused Clapton, anything that's dual wire or that involves flat wire, period, ribbon, that has, over it, like stapled Claptons. You're going to need some kind of mandible. whether it be a screwdriver. I'm using a 4mm mandible off a Coil Master kit, but I won't be using the cap. And you also need cutters, and you also need pliers. I'm not gonna install this on an RDA. I'm just building the coils. I'm gonna cut off about a foot, and I'm gonna cut that foot in half, or as close to in half as I can. Okay. The basic idea of this entire tutorial is to understand the idea of wrapping coils like this. But anytime that you're messing with fuse claptons, staggered fuse claptons, anything like that, the flatness and straightness of your wire is really important. This happens to be pre-built wire for the point of this particular thing, and because it's just easier in general to work with, okay? But you want it to be flat so it's easier to wrap, okay? And that's basically where we're at with things. All right, I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit. And I'm going to try to get, I got a new camera stand, guys. It's actually an old lamp that got broken, and I rigged up a selfie stick to it. And so it has more of a down angle, but I wanted more like up close and personal type stuff. So I'm going to try to do this on camera, but you're going to lay this relatively flat, okay? But when you wrap these flat coils, they take a little bit of pressure. So you have to hold them, and as you wrap this, you want to kind of like pull it, you know? So you're going to kind of pull this, see there? You're going to kind of pull it and then let loose a little bit. And then when you go to the next wrap, as you come down the bottom side, you have to kind of pull it against the mandible. And you can use, toothless pliers or something like that. You guys see what I'm doing? Now, this is a big mandible. Let me count my wraps here. Okay, 5. And I don't know if I'm going to get 6. I think I'll be, okay, I'll be okay, 6. Okay, actually, that's too short. That pole's too short. But this is what you should have. Okay, this is like I said, this is a huge mandible, and I actually think that this will install. I probably wouldn't leave, this much very many times. For you as a builder, I would leave more. I can install that like it's almost pre-cut for like a goon. So I think it'll be okay. We're gonna do it again. Second coil. Okay, so I start by bending this 90 in here, and then as I come around the first wrap or any wrap, I pull down, I pinch it with my fingers and pull down on this, and then I kind of let loose, and then as I come around, I pull down again. I'm sorry, the camera angle sucks, guys, I'm sorry. So when I get here, you see where I'm at? When I get here, I put a tug on it, and then I kind of pull here, and kind of lay it like this, and see how it gets loosey-goosey? See that? Okay, so you have to take that slack out. So just give it a good tug as you wrap it, I didn't count my wraps because I was talking. So give me 1 second. I think I got another 6 wraps, I think. I'm just going to line these up just like this. This is how I check to see if I have the same number of wraps when I'm all fidgety, okay? As I take them and lay them like this. I'm sorry, I'm off camera angle. Okay, they're not absolutely perfect. They'll straighten out once we get them on. Notice I ended up with a little more leg on these. This is probably what you guys want, depending on the RDA or installation that you're installing in. Let me try to get this to focus. This wire is absolutely beautiful. I use my cell phone for YouTube videos, guys. But this wire, pre-built wire, is pretty nice. It was around $10 for 15 feet of pre-built fused Clapton wire. Those are gonna be relatively low ohms. They'll probably end up getting ran on a parallel box or something. The heat time's a little slower because it's bigger gauge wires, 24s. But you can buy pre-built stuff, or you can make your own fused Claptons. Someday I'll do a tutorial on that. I'm gonna chuff, and actually, I'm gonna have a little chuff, and also, back to, first of all, big shout out to Swagg Sauce. Love you guys. Like I said, I've had some flavors going, and I'm going to try to install the reviews inside my videos. So I'm going to try to do like a review on something. I got suggestions for build tutorials. I know this wasn't an actual build tutorial, but I wanted to go over, for those of you who might be watching my YouTube channel that don't necessarily have that wrapping experience. Flat wire will twist on you. If it starts to twist, you can grab it with your fingers or pliers and twist it back as you wrap it. And some of it's harder than others. Like stapled coils are really hard to wrap. And I don't do good with anything with flat wire, to be honest. I don't build with flat wire because I screw it up and it's a waste of money for me. I pre-buy my flat wire stuff already built, comes on rolls. I'm not going to lie to nobody, okay? I can't freaking deal with it. I can make them, but I can't wrap them. Or I don't make them right so that they wrap, and I can't get them straightened out right, or I mess stuff up, or I don't do well with triple cores. But we're going to go over that because I just bought some of the, oh my goodness, I think it's Patina's alien makers. And you can use them for fuse claptons, staggered fuse claptons, anything to keep your wire flush. So it should definitely help your fuse clapton stuff. And if you're building on your own and you're making fuse claptons or alien claptons, you should definitely get some of those. I've watched a lot of tutorials of people who use them. I also, if you didn't notice from the video, I use these bead-alon things. I use the bead-alon techniques for building. These bead-alon holders put tension on the wire, and you can counterweight this. I use an old 510 off of a mod that broke on me a long time ago. And basically what I do is I hang this on here to counterweight it, and you hook this straight on, and the bead-alon allows you, if it's not this tight, of course. This one's actually a little tight. But anyway, these bead-alons look like this. Okay, they're called spool tamers. You can get them online, but I know that Hobby Lobby sells them if you have a local Hobby Lobby. I don't really know where else. I live in New Concord, and in Zanesville they have a Hobby Lobby. There's a Hobby Lobby near you. But anyway, these hold the wire so that you can use it more passively. It'll spool right off, like see, and the spool tamer stops stuff from getting completely insane and save me a lot of time and energy, especially when it comes to claptons and whatnot. So anyway, I'm gonna have another chuff. I know I'm chain vaping, but it's late at night here in New Concord. So anyway, I'm gonna be done ranting. We're gonna have a chuff. Hope you learned something. Vape happy, vape safe. Peace out, YouTube.